Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to the third episode of my Let's Play of Victoria 2 as Prussia. We're going to be very shortly forming, in a short 10 years, we'll be forming the North German Confederation, most likely, as long as our war with Austria goes according to plan, which we are going to start going about now. We're going to start decreasing our, we're going to need to decrease our relations one more time with Austria. I'm going to check just to make sure that, oh, the Ottomans kind of like them. Oof, that's kind of scary. But, ooh, and the Russians actually quite like them too, but they like us way better, which is good. How does the UK feel about them? Not much. But they're a little better than us, but whatever, it's okay. Because hopefully we'll be able to, and since France is on our side, they don't really have any actual allies. I was just worried that Russia might intervene. And as we can look at the diplomacy thing here, Russia actually has one of the greatest militaries, just second to only the UK, which is ridiculous. I don't think that the UK is so OP. Oh yeah, and the Qing Empire, of course, they always have a massive military score. But of course they're uncivilized, and let's see, how's their civilization progress? Okay, they've gone 5% in these 4 short years. 4 years? Has it been 4 years? Or, yeah, it's only been 4 years and they've gone 5%. That's pretty impressive. Wow, the Imperial Japan has gotten up to... But they're a sub-state of Shogunate Japan, which is weird. Shogunate Japan is almost 25% done? Okay, well, the Russians are... Obviously they're done, but, yeah, these other guys down here are trying to civilize as well. I didn't even realize this. I've never seen China civilized during the game, I don't think, at least in my Sweden or my regular US. Maybe the mod has them do it. Anyways, so yeah, we did that with them, and we want to increase relations with the UK, but I think we're just going to have to probably focus on Austria. Anyway, let's bump it up to 3 speed here. Our economy is bustling along here, which is very nice. I'm going to move these troops down here. We're going to move them through back here, though, because we don't want to get any extra attrition randomly. That'll be nice. Our armies, if we take a look at Austria real fast, Austria is 26 military power, we have 28, so right now we could actually probably take them down pretty easily. And then of course we have France, so France will just steamroll through all of their vassals, which will includes Bavaria still. Luckily Bavaria has not become a great power. That's very lucky because it's not instantaneous. Once you become a great power, you can stay a great power even if you're not in 8th place for like a pretty good while, and it's kind of really annoying. Bavaria is in 11th place right now, so they've got to outdo the Netherlands, Sardinia, Piedmont, and Spain before they. Spain's probably pretty easy, but how many points does Bavaria actually have? 52, and Spain has only 66. So yes, it's very possible for Bavaria to actually become a great power pretty easily. But hopefully they won't, and hopefully we can make them our puppet, humiliate them, whatever needs to be done to completely subjugate them. Anyways, alright, let's see, are we maintaining our... Let's see if we're maintaining... Oh, wonderful! Crop rotation, alright. Farming efficiency, good. I believe a huge amount of our population is farmers, but luckily we have half and half laborers, not like the United States where you're all farmers, but it's still very, very helpful to have that bonus right there. Let's see, how's our ships? We got 4 more man-o-wars going. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have pretty formidable navy, I think. How many man-o-wars are we at now? We have got 3 man-o-wars. Awesome. Our military tech is... Or what are we looking at now? Oh, we're doing ideological thought. Yes, because it just got to 1840, I remember last episode. Anyways, probably time to decrease relations. Alright, that should be the last time we have to do that. And now we can start to fabricate our claims on them. And I don't know how much... Does that actually cost any power? I don't know, it doesn't say, but I know we have probably enough to go and spend a little bit on increasing relations with the UK, because like I said, we don't want either the UK or Russia to intervene on Austria's behalf. We might get a Ottoman intervention, but since they're at war with Egypt and Hejaz, I think they'll be pretty much preoccupied. Hopefully they'll be preoccupied. Poor Egypt down here, getting occupied by, who's this? Does it tell us what they're... The Ottomans? Oh yeah, because they're red. I always keep forgetting that they're red. I like them so much better. I forget, what color are they in vanilla? Aren't they like green or something? I don't know. I miss UK being like that red. Or well, at least it's one of these reds. I think it's maybe even the Switzerland red. I have no idea. I miss them being red. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so we're probably going to want to start moving into these provinces here. I don't know why we have military access into their areas, but even though this isn't our sphere, technically it's Austria's sphere, but whatever, we'll just squish their army immediately. As you can see, Austria is running at sort of a half morale, so that's going to be very advantageous for us. Once we start to go to war with them, that'll be like, we'll just be able to pick them off easily. We're going to send these dragoons back ways. Hopefully that'll give us enough supply limit. Nope, not yet. We're still taking some pretty big attrition. So let's send 6,000 over to... back to Halle, I guess. And then we should engage these guys immediately. Whoever's stationed here, the 9,000 stationed here, we'll engage them day one of the war, which will be some nice war score, nice and fast. Alright, so we can probably start justifying now, yes. We want to justify to take from Sphere of Influence, yes. But which one do we want? We'll probably want to take from Bavaria, but what's nice is that all the other people... Let's do acquire state, because I think we're going to want to take a state from them. Or maybe we should liberate Hungary, because that would just really just demolish Austria as a great power. So, let's see, free people, or is it liberate country? What's the difference here? Well, we can liberate a country. Let's try this. And it's, hey, you know what? It's an experiment. If it doesn't, it only takes 200 days, so let's just go. We'll see what happens. We're going to make a bunch of money in the meantime. One thing I really like about Prussia is that since they're an absolute monarchy, there's no elections periodically, so that's kind of nice. Anyways, we should push for some prestige. Yes, definitely. Yeah, let's get the prestige. Wonderful. Our thing was caught. Oh god, that sucks. But that's okay, because we're just going to keep increasing relations all around the board, and hopefully we shouldn't have to worry. I think we're going to leave Russia at 190, because Austria is... We're way better than them with Russia. Austria kind of hates us because they discovered us. But they have not decided to start funding their military, which is interesting. Looks like we got another newspaper, but I don't really care to read them, because they just kind of pile up. But we will look at them from time to time. Let's see, was this the most recent one? Yes, it is. Alright. Denmark knows its place. Ah, that's good. Danish, good. They are, yes, they know. Queen Victoria's gotten married. Ooh, that's nice. Who'd she marry? From, okay. The European, oh wow, the USA at war. Okay, that means the USA is now fighting with Honduras, okay. And El Salvador has expanded. Interesting. That's actually, they're pretty fun to pass the time, I guess. Since we're just waiting now, this is actually a good time to read those things. We're still paying for our military, correct? Good. Can we build any last minute troops before we go on the aggressive? Yeah, let's build some more, I don't know, what should we build? Hussars, they're pretty fast, but I think I'd rather have some Cuirassiers, because those guys, we're not going to really need speed, we're just going to need just raw fighting power. So let's get these guys ready to go here. Can you make them go into Bavaria? Oh, that's hilarious. We can actually, can we walk right into, oh, it won't let us walk into enemy territory down here into Austria, but that's probably because they hate our guts. Awesome, more farming efficiency, fantastic. Probably got some projects. Oh, no projects? Oh well. Let's sort by factories, and let's see if we can't upgrade any. Well, maybe there was one down there that we didn't see that we did. But we have £1,000,000 already, guys. So it is definitely time to start pumping up our industrial score by investing in some smaller areas. Some smaller countries. Perhaps Sardinia Piedmont would like to... Wow, they're not... we haven't discovered them? That's stupid. Bavaria. I know Bavaria wants me to invest in them. Let's do that. I'm not going to unpause. Oh, let's unpause, actually, because, you know, why not? And then Bavaria, let's go ahead and open up your factories. And we're going to expand the ones that are up here, just so that we can put a bunch of investment into your economy, and that'll make you love us. Let's give you some glass factories, or lumber mill, maybe. Just one of the things that says that'll be profitable. Canned food is always a good one. Ammunition, maybe? Now we definitely are going to take the cake here when it comes to investment. So yes, as you see here, we have 89% of the investment here in Bavaria. Same thing we're going to do for maybe the other ones, Württemberg and Baden, because those are, and maybe in Saxony as well, if we can do so. Let's build a glass factory. And open up your factory here, and ooh, we'll upgrade all your factories for you because they're pretty close to being full anyways. Right, and now the other one is, oh god, an autosave. I thought I disabled the autosaves. Oh well, it's it's January 1st of 14.1. But let's go ahead and let's get rid of these autosaves. Never. Alright, apply. And also, we're playing on normal difficulty, so it's a bit of a challenge. I've yet to put it up to the next level, but I will probably maybe for the next Let's Play, but for right now I want us to keep it there. Alright, let's see, Württemberg. Do you want me to build in your factories? Why can't we build you? Because they don't allow in foreign investment. Okay. But Switzerland does. Well, never mind. I don't want to do Switzerland. I want to do Baden. Yeah, Baden allows foreign investment. Good. Alright, let's build them a steel factory. And maybe we'll build them some other factories too. Paper mill. That'll be pretty good. Alright, that's all we'll do for them because Baden doesn't seem like they're doing too much industry right now. They don't have enough people to actually man all that industry. Looks like we're going to need to grab the next level of fort. I think that's what we'll do for our next technology is strategic mobility, so we can grab another fort level. Zinc alloy has been discovered or whatever. We're going to build forts in our other provinces here. And I believe that is all of them, correct? Nope. There's one more Posen we didn't build it in yet. Oh, and we have another one here. If you control click it, it does it for all the provinces in that state. So as you can see here, sorry, region, not state. But as you see here, we yeah, so we already built forts down here along the Austrian border, which is going to help us immensely if they decide to be aggressive or we start losing the wars for some reason. But I can't think of any, and my mouse is being weird. Alright, it seems like it's better. Alright, so let's keep going here at 3 speed. Go! So come on, Austria, you know you want to go to war now. Our justification is 13 days away, and if we can do free Hungary, that's what I'm going to go for, because Hungary is like all of this area here. So if we did that, it would forever sorry, I can't talk. It would forever cripple Austria, and then we could sphere them, and then later on we could form Germany pretty easily. So let's see. Declare war to liberate country Hungary. Return all states with core provinces to Hungary. Awesome. And then we're going to call our ally, and it looks like France is willing to go. Sweet, so let's do this. It costs 100 war score though. Well, that's fine because the reason why we're doing it like this is because we can piece out the other nations, the smaller ones, individually. For just there's only 3 of them, and they cost it's like 7 infamy to take them into our fold, and it's only 21 infamy, so we're okay. Pretty sure 3 or 4. Crap, I think it's 4. Eeh. Oh well, we could probably after this they won't be a great power anymore. So. Alright, so we declared war on Austria to liberate their peoples. Let's move in quickly before they have a chance to organize their troops. And they're probably going to fight right here. Yeah. We're going to just move in all our troops. And Bavaria and everyone is probably going to declare war on us as well because they're allies and spheres and whatever. And we'll move those troops in, and then once those guys get together, we will group up and fight. Alright, back up to 3 speed. Alright, so France. Yay, everybody joined. Hooray! It really sucks when your great power ally who says like they're gonna come is like, nah, we're not coming. Sorry. So good, we're fighting already. We've engaged in several places. And it looks like we're already, like I said, we're squishing that army that we were already on top of. And we've already commenced the attack here as well. And these guys have merged up, so we're going to move them in as well to start the attack. Let's move down here and take out these guys with this army, and maybe we could siege up here. But look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Bavaria or whoever. Are they in the war against us? So it looks like, yeah, everybody did declare war against us. They've actually mobilized, which is hilarious. So Bavaria, we're going to... They're at war with us. Yeah, that's basically our huge alliance here in France. I like how it does it in order. That's nice. Our war here, as you see, is 154 to 98, which is pretty good. I don't see any massive allies coming in, which is very nice. And we are just going to be liberating, like I said, we're just going to liberate Hungary, which is... Hungary is right here, and as you see, they have so many cores. They got a lot of cores in here. Their farthest core over is like right there, and then their farthest core over here is like right there. Oh wow, they actually have cores all the way to the edge here. That's very, very... That's going to be devastating to the Austrians. We're never going to see them as a great power anymore, so it'll be nice and easy to sphere them, hopefully. Although, I mean, they're not left with nothing. I mean, they are left with an amount of forces that are, I guess, reasonable, but still pretty low. Anyways, we got some 21,000 troops just standing here. Let's get them into the fights. Looks like we're winning all of our fights pretty handily. Although there's 30,000 Austrian soldiers just standing there. France is doing its job, hopefully, by invading the smaller guys here. And then we can, like I said, we're going to add war goal to vassalize. Which shouldn't be that hard, like I said earlier. We're going to get at least 3 out of the 4. And if it's worth it to, honestly, it's worth it just to weaken Austria to the point of breaking almost. So we're going to chase after these guys here. Hopefully catch their 3,000. Oh, nice. We caught them. That's really nice. Where are these guys running to? Austria is running where? They're going to Dresden. Where the hell is Dresden? Dresden's right there. So let's just follow them with this army. It'll be worth it to fight them and squish them, hopefully. Good. Alright, we are... How's our war score going here? We're at 3% already. We need to get 100 with just Austria to get them to release Hungary, because of course Hungary is freaking massive. I wouldn't expect any less to annex such a huge part of their country, but we should be able to do it pretty easily. Let's go through there. There we go. And we might want to send some, just to spread out a little bit and start, because you know we're gonna have to probably occupy the entirety of Austria to do this, which is going to be pretty difficult. But in the meantime, hopefully they'll lose their great power status. They'll lose the sphere over Bavaria, and we can just sphere them in the next 10 years. Because like, there's no rush. There's no rush to sphere because, like that's why I chose. Another reason why I chose to do them, or to do this war against them for Hungary, is because there's no rush to get the next level. Because we can't even do the formation until we need to get the tech at 1850 to form what we want to form with the North German Confederation. So we might as well just bide our time here and go engage their armies. Good. Looks like we got 50,000 troops over here that we're fighting, and we're gonna cut them down. We got 40,000 coming in to reinforce. We're gonna do this thing again. Oh wow, another thing. No good chain gang. So here's the I guess this is the consequence for that decision we did earlier with the prison system and stuff. So let's see. We need to consider more humane. So we're going to get middle strata consciousness or poor strata militancy. Well, we have no militancy, so 0.8 militancy is nothing. And the war still it looks like the war is completely locked. As I said earlier, Bavaria, we can now demand that they, let's see, how much is the war goal to make them? Oh, we can come conquest. Oh, it's make puppet. It's 7 war score is what it costs to make them a puppet, which is what we need them to be. I believe that's what it says, right? Let's make sure of this before we keep on going here just willy-nilly. It says either the province owner or is a subject name or is a puppet of Prussia. All right, so good. Good. All right. So okay, let's do this. So Baden propose we're gonna add a war goal to make me a. Well, we don't want to conquest because it's 22 war score, and why would we waste that? Why would we waste that 22 infamy? Why would we waste that if we can just annex them when we turn into the North German Confederation? It's silly. So we're gonna make them a puppet. All right. Which should be pretty easily done, as discussed earlier. Here come more Prussian troops, so we're losing this battle momentarily, but once these guys reinforce us, we're just going to be amazingly... Yeah, it's going to happen any second now. Come on, don't lose. I swear to God, if they had lost, that would be so depressing. Awesome, we won. Sweet, so we broke their massive army with our massive army, and it looks like... How come they're not taking attrition? That pisses me off. They're going back to Oppland. Well, they have quite a few reinforcements there, so I think what we're going to do is probably just balance these troops out, chase down this little tiny army here with our good morale, And, oh, nice, nice, nice. Our sieges are going well. We've got 32,000 of our little sub-states that are sphered, which are so nice. And, you know, you don't really think about it, but they're really good, actually. We've got one of their province. They sieged one of our things, but who cares? We're going to get a bunch more occupations very quickly. And like I said, of course, we're going to occupy the entirety of Austria by the end of this war, so no rush, no rush. We'll get that back later. But for right now, we're going to try to take as little attrition as possible and spread out to make a sort of a wall here. Let's go to Breslau so we can both recover in our own territory. It's kind of... Oh, crap, that's a lot of troops over here. Well, I mean, we'll move those guys over to Aussig. We should have just canceled out their occupation, I'm pretty sure. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, attackers. Wow, they've actually occupied quite a lot. Just the one place they've occupied, and it's that much, really? Wow. Oh well, they're about to occupy the next one, but I'm gonna let them most likely, just because, I mean, once France comes here, it will be like just golden. But for right now, it's actually kind of tough to deal with how much troops that is. That's over 70,000 troops, and as you can tell, we only have how many brigades? A total of maybe the same amount, which is going to be insane and waste. I mean, especially with France over here just steamrolling everyone. Alright, so, yeah, hurry up. Now it looks like they've engaged us here, which is not a good idea because we have plenty of troops to come around and reinforce. Let's do that. We're going to reinforce them there. Hopefully 20,000 is enough. Yeah, 20,000 is enough for us to outnumber them, unless they kill too many of us. They're losing a lot more men than we are, though. It's actually kind of funny. They might actually lose before we even get there, which is hilarious. Yeah, they lost before we even got there because they're stupid. They're too dumb because their morale is terrible. And now we can take our 20,000 and just move them up there. Wow, they're so dumb. Why would you do that? How could you be so stupid? Oh, wow. We actually lost the battle in Krems? Interesting. I didn't think we'd lose an entire battle this whole war. Ooh, major discovery. Wow, look at that artillery. Ooh, wow. Artillery fort attack and defense. My god, that's a cool invention. That's really good. Austria's coming in here to siege. Stupidly, they've spread up their forces. Now we can engage them. Thank God. Thank God they're dumb. Let's actually just focus on this one force here. And move in our troops here that they've rested enough, and we can move them in now to the attack, to do the attacking. We've got some good sieges going back here, so I don't think there's a big deal reason not to retreat a little bit. Looks like we're going to catch two armies over here. We might need to send these guys as reinforcements, I'm not sure. Where do we keep losing these battles? Oh, right here, they squished our army. Oops. Well, they're going to lose again there, good. Yeah, I mean, they're down to 90. We're still at over 147. If France would, like, the thing that annoys me is that France takes their damn time getting here, which is really annoying, because it's like, oh, let's siege up everything. Instead of fighting where the fight needs to be fighting, they're just going to sit there, which is, like, pissing me off, but whatever. Looks like Austria is running away, so let's chase them down. We're going to take this army. Which one's going this way? Crap, I can't tell. Let's both go that way. And then this one, yeah, that's the one that was going the other way. So we'll have you go and attack that one. It's hard to see these borders. Ooh, 20% more of moralism. That's perfectly fine with us because we're a moralist nation. This 23,000 stack here, we could probably attack with both these and win, but I don't want to risk it because they don't have a fort there, I don't believe. They have 0 fort, so we could probably actually do it, but let's do it. Oh no, damn it, it reset the siege progress. I forgot totally. I was like, wait a minute, we need a siege. Good, we won the battle in Karlsbad. France, of course, taking their damn time. It's not what we wanted. We want to see Baden, thank you. Let's see, proposed peace. Will they take... Okay, so they have to get sieged up a lot more to become a puppet. So that's a lot of war score, actually, that is required. But it's okay, because we'll just go fight Austria up in the north here. And that should give us a bunch of score to use against them later in the war. You guys go down there. Fight them. And then we'll send half of these guys in. We'll send, just leaving behind a small siege contingent. Maybe that'll draw them in to fight later on down here. Oh wow, 50,000? Man, when did they get so many troops over there? Oh well, we finished this siege up, so we might as well go and help there. Don't see why not. So it's kind of even here. They've got a nice fort in Dresden, so I'm sure they've got some sort of advantage. Yeah, and we've got a crossing too. But our guy is so good. Our guy is so good, and their guy's like a moron. So we're going to win, definitely. Man, that's the thing about the Prussians. We got the good generals over here. That was right. Let's move in some more troops to that fight. I think we're going to lose. Crap. We really need to pay more attention. Oh my god, I can't believe we're losing so much. Oh, I know why Austria has so much military. It's because they mobilized. That's what's up. I don't think we're going to make it to that one either. Crap. We're just losing men left and right. And what really pisses me off is, of course, you know, that Austria just... Or sorry, not Austria, but, you know, the France is just, like, hanging around. Well, let's move these guys down in here. So it looks like we're going to get attacked. And we'll move those guys into the battle back there, just so that we don't get attacked there. Looks like we're not going to get any more siege progress done right now, but that's okay, because of course, why not? Why? More importantly, we're gonna need to be in this for the long haul, so it's okay. Liberal agitation, that's fine. Just as long as we don't die in this war, I don't care. Let's go back up to our own forts and stuff and play a little bit more defensively. Like, let's go attack here, and we'll move our troops up to there. Oh, crap, they're unsieging our stuff, which is really making me angry. But France is just rolling along here. It looks like Baden is probably ready to peace out. They would accept... Okay, dismantles constructions. Awesome, so it'll give them prestige. Let's see, does it give us prestige if we ask for it? Alright, proceed. Well, we got 10 prestige. I don't know if that was from being the puppet or not, but hopefully France will like us a little bit more now that we, you know, because we're actually giving them stuff in peace deals and we're not just using them. Because we're giving them their goals. But anyways, this is our puppet now, so that's good because it's in our sphere, which is really what we wanted anyways. The Bavaria, we're going to make them a puppet as well, which is going to give us 7 more infamy, and like I said, we only have enough for 3, so we're going to have to probably do this one, we'll do Bavaria, and probably Saxony. And since Württemberg here is not sharing a border with Austria, it should be easier for us to steal that one from them. And especially with them losing Hungary, they're going to be really, really screwed. We've hardly even been fighting this war for 6 months, so we have plenty of time to continually just destroy these Austrians. We might want to consider mobilizing in the future, but looks like Württemberg is offering a peace offer. Good, that'll just move France's troops further. We're going to white peace them, because of course we don't want to. We can't afford to spear them this time, but it's fine because like we'll just wrest control from Austria pretty easily, I hope. If they don't lose it themselves. All right, let's just group our forces up here in the center of our country and just maintain our defensive perimeters. We're gonna want to come back like this way. France should very shortly arrive and then be just destroying all of Austria, I hope. That's my dream. But for right now, we're just going to keep our lands defended and not get sieged up as much as we can. I can't believe, are we going to lose that? No, good. We got some more reinforcements coming, and we're going to be fine here. We've got a crossing, but like I said, our guy is ridiculously good. This guy's pretty good, but he's a little bit better. We're going to get some good prestige from these fights. As you see here, we got +point prestige. That's nice. All right, let's balance out. Could probably balance out into a bunch of different units. All right, so I'll select you guys to go. Let's send you down there. Well, we do need to clear them out there, so let's send you guys to attack the 16,000 there. We'll send you guys to reinforce there. And then the last one can just hang out because we don't want to get too many conflicts at once. We're gonna lose. Yeah, like this one here, we're gonna lose that. But it's okay. We'll take out as many of the Austrian people as we can, and France will be here very shortly. We're gonna have the war goal to Bavaria to make them a puppet. Like, why would we do acquire state when we can just acquire them as a puppet? And annex them when we turn into the North German Confederation was definitely a good idea. Anyways, alright, so Bavaria is now, we're going to peace them out hopefully very shortly, and then France will have nothing left to do besides sieging up Saxony here, and then helping us in the war. So yeah, that'll be next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys then. Spray and pray out.